Welcome to the Daily Podcast. I am a divine healer. I heal people and I help them to stay healed by understanding why they got sick in the first place, or to understand what was the cause of their unhappiness. We discover these things. So today we are going to talk about vibrations, how to keep your vibrations high. So I want you to just think about this for a second. Think about how the following words make you feel, and notice what comes to mind when I mention them. Okay? So resentment, anger, jealousy, deviousness, slander, gossip, spite, hate. What came to mind? Notice that currently at this moment, even if just a moment ago, your body was at a level of peace, it no longer is. Some of those words probably really got to you. Tension rises up in the body, and what you are currently witnessing is a lowering of vitality and a stop to the inflow of divine life within the heart and the mind and the body systems. When emotions such as the aforementioned are a regular occurrence in your day, you unknowingly allow for them to reduce the life within the body. And if one carries the aforementioned within them for long enough, soon enough, there will be a physical breakdown of the body, which will lead to ailments and eventual disease, as the body's natural state, which is that of harmony and love, are downgraded. So what must one do in order to bring about the return of the body's natural, harmonious, and healthy state? Return to love, baby. Okay, so now for a moment here, I want you to think about how the following makes you feel, and I want you to notice how your body responds to it. Okay, ready? Laughter with a good friend. Staying up past bedtime and enjoying happy moments with friends. Gift giving and receiving. Care and feeling supported. Lending a hand to those in need, or sharing with those who have none. Love. Notice how the tension previously held in the body from the former words just melts away and is replaced with a light-hearted, uplifted feeling. This is known as high vibrational energy. Notice how different it feels as compared to the lower vibrational words. Now, these words carry within them meaning and vibration. And these vibrations within the words are sent out from your mind and your heart, and they color the fabric of your world that you live in. Now, the higher the vibration, the more blessed with joy, fulfillment, and happiness will that individual be. They will experience it and they will witness it in their life. Lower vibrational forms bring about lower forms of life within them to that individual. And those who live in the lower forms will experience life as being filled with despair and disasters, deprivation and brutality. Their lives will be harsh, bitter, and miserable. Higher vibrational forms bring about higher forms of life. Lower vibrational forms bring about lower forms of life. So when I say higher, I mean those that are closest to the divine consciousness intent. Beautiful, harmonious, joyful are those whose lives, who reside in the higher vibrational frequencies. Beautiful. And those who reside in the lower, not so beautiful. So where are you on that scale? Where are you? I want you to imagine that the highest vibrational form is 100%. The lowest is 0%. What percent are you at? What very first comes to mind? 60, 50, 70, 80, 90, 100? Hope so. Where are you at on that scale? Okay, so whatever number you just came up with, whatever is left, so that you were, let's say, 70%, so the 30% is things that you need to work on. So then let's focus on cleansing away that 30%. So discover what's in it. What is the low vibes that are within your energy system? Is there someone you need to forgive? And you might say, oh, I don't need to forgive anyone. Well, if there's anyone that you're angry at, if there's any resentment, if there's any bitterness, if there's anything like this at all, yes, you must cleanse it away. You must get rid of it. Do you want to come back to this earth and have to do it all over again with that same person? Do you want them to come back here and hurt you again so that you can forgive them? I don't want that to happen. Let's forgive them this go round. Let's lift ourselves into that high vibrational state. Maybe there's anger. Maybe there's jealousy. Maybe there's expectancy of negative things or fear-based things. Do you expect that people will harm and hurt you? When you expect this expectation is a vibration that you hold constantly within yourself. Now, we sometimes think that, oh, it's only when I'm thinking about this thing that I'm emitting that thing from myself. Well, this is untrue, because when we hold beliefs within our energy system, they are constantly, our thoughts are being filtered through these beliefs. It's as if we have a vibrational filter within us that no matter what we dump in here, in the top, let's say it's like a colander. Here's my colander, and whatever I put in it, it's going to be filtered out and come out through the bottom. A little bit different, but just imagine all those holes in the colander. They are tuning things to a certain frequency. So my frequency, let's say I'm at 73% heaven, meaning I have quite a few beliefs that are within me that are not heavenly. So now, no matter what comes to me, it's going to go into that colander and it's going to come out and it's going to be at 73%. No matter what comes in, even if it's really high vibe and stuff, I'm going to downgrade it to that 73%. Now, if something low comes to me, I'm going to upgrade it to that 73%, but I'm just constantly at whatever vibration I'm at. And so no matter what it is that comes to me, it's going to go out of me. No matter how it came to me, high, low, no matter what it was, it's going to go out of me at whatever vibration I am. Do you understand this? Now, the vibration that I am is determined by the beliefs that I hold within my soul, the deepest parts of me. So let's say that I believe God is so good and wants to bless my life and wants to do good and wonderful things for me. But I also believe, because my soul level has this belief within me for whatever reason, that I'm actually not good enough. You know, that on a scale of 1 to 10, if 10 was, oh, I'm so good enough, I'm really only at about a 5, meaning I believe that I deserve not what is amazing for me because I'm not good enough for that. Meaning I believe subconsciously that I deserve, for whatever reason, that I need some type of punishment. Why is this? Because if I believe that I am not good enough, then that means if something came to me that would show me like, oh, see, you are good enough, I would say, no. I put that through the filter and we knock that down because that's not within my belief system. I am this vibration. I'm not that vibration, so I don't deserve things that are at that vibration, so I don't accept them into my reality. Everything goes through the colander and it comes out at 73%, no matter what you give me. Now, how would I change this? Let's say that I'm at 73, but I want to be at 95. Well, I probably want to be at 100. Well, what am I going to have to do? First of all, I'm going to have to gain the awareness of why. Why am I currently at only 73%? Because until you have the awareness, you can't change it, right? Like, man, my feet are cold. Well, until I realize I'm not wearing any socks, and then I can go and do something about it and put some socks on my feet, There we go. Now I've come up with a solution. But if I just keep complaining and saying my feet are cold, not realizing, well, I got some socks sitting over there that I could put on, and somebody's like, hey, dude, you're not even wearing any socks. And you're like, what? I'm not wearing socks? Well, that's why my feet are cold. As soon as somebody points it out to you, then you can do something about it, right? Once we gain the awareness of it, then we can do something about it. So what you need to do right now is gain the awareness of why you're not at 100% right now. So how are you going to do that? First of all, you're going to figure out what percent you're at. Now, people just tell me all the time, I don't know, maybe I'm just guessing. Well, you know what? You're right. You are just guessing. But it's your mind, and your mind is not going to lie to you, and it's going to tell you things that if you just only listen to it, and if you don't question yourself, it's going to tell you things that are very inspiring and very helpful to you. So ask yourself right now, what percent of heaven am I living in on a daily basis? What percent of my day and my belief system is heaven? So just ask yourself what that is. Okay, 90%. Perfect. So what is the 10%? This is the important part. So let's go into that. Now you're going to take yourself into a subconscious state, meaning you're going to close your eyes, you're going to take yourself into a meditation when we're done here, and you're going to contemplate this 10%. Now words might come to you. Words might come to you like sadness, or grief, or anger, or spite, or jealousy, or unhappiness. Well, I don't know what it is. Who knows what will come up? But that 10% is going to give you some words. It's going to say, this is why I'm here. And it's upon your awareness of that. Let's say that it's anger. Okay, well then, maybe you got 5 different words. Anger, sadness, grief, guilt, and shame. I don't know. I'm just guessing. So we're going to go through each one of those. Then, once you got them written down, once you've gained the awareness, and you might not know what it's related to, I bet you don't, or you would have done something about it already. But as soon as you have those words, okay, anger, let's do that one first. Now we're going to go in, we're going to find out why we're so angry. And I'm going to tell you something about anger, is it's never anger. That is never the root. The root is always hurt and pain. The root is always, always, always hurt and pain. I'm angry, but it's because there's pain and there's hurt there. I'm angry because you hurt me. I'm angry because you betrayed me. I'm angry because you whatever. There's always pain that is associated with that anger. So we're going to go dive deep, and we're going to go find out why those reasons are there, why they're there, what it is, what's the thing, why is it here? And as soon as we gain that awareness of why it's here, maybe maybe it's because you had a horrible mother, maybe because you had a horrible father, maybe somebody abused you, whatever it happens to be. Well, do you want that person to determine the outcome of your life, and do you want to keep living in hell because of what that person did, or do you want to cleanse it away and heal it so that you can live in heaven and you can take control back from that person? That's what I would want to do. So let's take control back. So we're going to find whatever incident, whatever it is that happened to harm you and to create this hell and this belief in your life, and you're going to heal it. And as soon as you heal that underlying belief, things change in your life, because then they are being filtered through a different vibration. So as soon as I get rid of that anger, well, that energy that was attached to that anger now is open and free and clear, and I can attach it to something else. So I'm obviously going to choose to attach it to divine love. I'm going to obviously choose more love. And through choosing this course, by choosing more love rather than, okay, well, now I'm not angry at this, I'm going to attach it to something else negative. No, through the awareness, we would never do that. No, we're going to attach it to something that's high vibrational and that's divine, and we're going to allow that divine inflow of love to flow to us, because previous to this we were stopping it through our beliefs. Because I'm telling you right now, baby, every single second of the day the divine love is flowing to you constantly. But because we're filtering it through that vibrational colander, it's coming out distorted. It's coming out not in its purest intent. It's coming out not at 100% like it's meant to be. But it is only our mind that has caused this to happen. So it is only the mind that can cause it to unhappen. You know what I'm saying? So when we get into the flow of the divine love by cleansing away all those other things, pretty soon everything that's coming to us, that's coming in our world, is being filtered to this new colander. Okay, well, this new colander is at 93% heaven. So everything that's coming into it, even if it's lower, it's not going to feel like it's lower to me, because it's going to be at 93. And if it's higher, it's not going to feel higher. It's going to come to me at 93. No matter what. That's what I am, is that vibration. So everything that I'm absorbing, everything that I'm emitting, is all going to be held at that same vibration. So when we cleanse this away, when we do something about this, when we change this, when we go in and we realize, oh, these are the things that were holding me back. I'm going to get rid of these things. I'm going to change them into something that's more truthful. I'm going to start believing that I am worthy, that I am deserving, because I am worthy and I am deserving. And when I start believing these things, then all the things that come to me that are filtered through that are going to prove this new belief that you hold within you to you. And that new belief is going to be very beneficial to you, because when you do believe that you're good enough, and when you do believe that you're worthy, then those things that you've been desiring, that you think, oh, I'm not good enough or worthy enough to get those things, pretty soon those things that are vibrating at that level start vibrating themselves right into your life. Because you're now open and willing and receptive to receive them, whereas previously you had to knock them down a peg and send them back out. But we don't want to be doing this. What we want to be doing is taking energies, bringing them to ourselves, and spitting them back out at 100%. And the only way that we can do that is by cleansing away all that isn't. And I know it just sounds so simple, doesn't it? And because it really is, but it doesn't mean it's easy just because it's simple. It takes time, but just by having the conscious intent of this is what I want my outcome to be. I want it to be at 100% heaven. Divine, show me where it is that I'm holding on to things that I need to let go of so that I can be at that 100% heaven. And the divine will show you the things. Because the divine is only love, and the divine loves you so much that when you request something and you request it without any doubt, it will come to you. Meaning, if you were to ask the divine right now in this moment to create some type of awareness for you about something that you have not been aware of in your life that you need to let go of, and you ask the divine to show you that today, within the next couple of hours. Divine, show me today within the next couple of hours something that I need to be made aware of, that I can let go of here today, so that I can be vibrating higher than what I am currently at this moment. And if you ask for this and you request this and you have no doubt that this will be the result, then it will be the result, and you will get proven this within the next couple of hours. So you can see what your level of faith is at right now. If this is something that you want, request it, hold this within you, know that you will get that proof, that there will be something that is said, something that will come to you. You will get some type of channeled message. You will have something pop into your head. You will have something come to you, this proof within the next couple of hours. And when you get this proof, do not ignore it. Do something about it and say, Divine, thank you so much. Now, Divine, now that you've showed me this thing, now show me how to let it go. Please, Divine, show me how to let it go. And then hold within you the belief that, of course, the Divine is going to show you exactly how to let that thing go, and then do it. When we believe that the divine loves us so much, that the divine is going to be part of our process and is going to help us to grow, and we can include the divine in this process and include the divine with our process of growing, then everything becomes wonderful in our life. Because we are now including the highest vibrational form that exists. Perfect pure love. Pure love, please show me. Please show me some awareness of where I am not holding pure love within me today. And help me to let that thing go. Show me exactly how to let that thing go so that I can make more room for that pure love that is meant for me. Now, someone needed to hear this right now in this moment, exactly what I just said there. And I want you to show that it will be proven to you within the next 2 hours for you, baby. 2 hours. You will have that proven to you. And when you have that proven to you, I want you to come back here and I want you to comment. And you can share. Maybe you can be a teacher with us. Just comment and share. It was proven to me. Because through this, through your comment, through that, other people will then see, okay, well, it happened to them. It can happen to me too. Because this is all meant for us. We are all meant to be in the highest vibrational form of love at all times. Always, 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 always. We are always meant to be here in the right now, in this moment. We are meant to be at 100% of heaven, because it is you and me. We are creating heaven here on earth in on heaven, on earth as it is in heaven. This is the saying, on earth as it is in heaven. And it is us that creates this, but it is by removing all of the things that are not love here on this planet, because there is a lot of hate that is going on. There's a lot of wars and chaos and spite and revenge and anger and low vibrational frequencies and energies that are permeating the planet. But it is us who is listening here today that are going to lift up this planet, and they are going to have no choice. They are going to have no choice. It is going to be like the 100th monkey experiment, where there is going to be a certain amount of us, and you and me, we hold a lot of power, you and me, because for every light that we are, that powerful light that we are emitting, we are helping 1,000 people. It is 1,000 to 1. This is the ratio. So there is not that many of us that is actually needed to uplift the planet and to create this consciousness evolution. And it is through this consciousness evolution, through the upliftment of the planet, raising the vibrational frequency of the planet here, that we shift into the next era of peace and love. We are creating an era of peace and love, and it is our ever-loving thought that is a transforming influence on this planet. And it is you and me that are doing this here. And as we are lifting up the vibration of this planet, it is very important to this awareness, so that we can get rid of all the hell that we are continually carrying within ourselves. It will benefit you, your life, personally, greatly, but it is going to benefit the entire planet. This is what causes the evolution. And we have been lied to, saying that we are not perfect, and we are perfect. And I am telling you that we are perfect, because we were created by the Spirit, by the divine, and the divine Spirit is perfection. So you and me are perfect. Everything that we have experienced that has been low vibrational frequencies has been perfecting us. It has been showing us, you do not want this. This creates hell. You do not want this. It creates hell. You do not want this. It creates hell. We want to create heaven. And so it is showing us what we need to cleanse away. Sometimes people will be brought into your life to give you an example of what it is that you do not want for yourself, and what it is that we need to do so that we can shift the planet, so that we do not need to experience any of that low vibrational frequency anymore. None of the people do, but we are all here on this journey of evolution, and we are learning different lessons. You are learning different lessons today than somebody else, than your neighbor. We all came here for different lessons and for different reasons, and all of them are wonderfully good, because they all lead to the upliftment of the consciousness and the evolution here on this planet. So they are all very extremely important. And so I must let you know that this evolution is occurring whether you are a part of it or not. It is occurring whether you are a part of it or not. But it is inevitable that because you are a part of this planet, you are a part of it, no matter what. So choose what it is that you want. Do you want to create an era of peace and love here on this planet? And if this is what you want, which is this is what I want, then you must be that era of peace and love. And how you do that is by getting rid of all the low vibrational frequencies that are not that, so that you can step into that alignment with that pure, perfect, divine love that radiates and is constantly around you at every single moment, if you would only but recognize it. If you would only but see the beautiful in the world, then you would begin to recognize that that beautiful is everywhere in the world. It's not just here or there or in these places or around those people, but it's everywhere, constantly, at every single second. And that it is the filter that you are putting every single thing through that you experience your life through. It is the filter. It is that colander that holds whatever vibration. So if your vibration is only at 50% here today, then let's raise it up to 60 by the end of the day, by realizing what it is that you need to let go of, by realizing what it is that you need to heal within yourself. And you can do this little baby steps at a time. Maybe you'll only get to 52% today. Well, that's better, because you know what? It's only going to take you another 20 days and you're going to be all the way up there, up at the top. It's baby steps. It's doing those little things, but it is the awareness of what it is that you need to let go of. Now, let's backtrack here for a moment. What percent of heaven are you living in currently right now? Let's get it to 100% here right now. So how we're going to do that is I want you to just close, well, if you're driving, don't do this. Just imagine it with your eyes open. I want you to imagine the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. So this is somewhere outside, somewhere in nature. I want you to imagine the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. And I want you to imagine that you are there in that place and that you have a smile on your face. Now, don't just imagine the smile on your face, but I want you to put a smile on your face while you are imagining yourself with a smile on your face in this beautiful place. Now, as you imagine that, what percent of heaven are you living in when you're thinking about that? I know, right, baby? It was that easy to just think about something and raise your vibration up that much higher. This is what it's this easy. This is what I'm talking about. It's really this easy, but it's practice, right? I suck at, I don't know, shot put. Why? Because I don't practice it. But if I did practice it, I'd get better at it. So if we haven't been practicing living in heaven, then we're probably not very good at it, but we can practice it and we can get real good at it. We can train our brain, our mind, that thing that we have free will over, to behave in accordance with how we want it to behave. And when we do this, wonderful things will happen. So, what I would like for you to do here today is imagine that beautiful place with that smile on your face, and I want you to just think about yourself there. You could take yourself into a 5-minute meditation, maybe a 7-minute meditation, longer if you got the time. Just sit there when we're finished here today, and I want you to just imagine yourself, hold the smile on your face, and imagine yourself in that beautiful place with that smile on your face. And that's it. That's it. All you got to do is just sit there. And through doing that, you are raising your consciousness. That colander is going to be vibrating things at a higher level. So imagine if you did this multiple times a day. Just imagine what would change for you if you did this multiple times a day. Maybe you've been having a difficult life. Maybe you need to do this 15 times a day. Maybe you need to do this 3 times a day. Manage the time. Take your time. Do it. It's a must. Because as you raise your vibration here, you're going to let go of those lower vibrational energetic attachments, because your mind and your soul are going to see that they are not benefiting you any longer, and that they take away from this heaven that you could be feeling all the time. And so your soul is just crying out for you, telling you, let things go, let things go, let things go. Heal that, forgive that person, love that person. It's just telling you, let it go. Everything that is not the love. And as you listen to yourself and as you let go of those things that are not the love, you are going to raise your vibration up so ridiculously high that you are going to have your life filled with joy and laughter and fun, and wonderful things are going to happen to you. Now, disasters might happen to the people that are all around you, but they are not going to happen to you. Because when the life comes to you, it's filtered through that colander, and I'm telling you, disasters don't happen in heaven. So when you're living at 100%, you are going to be living at 100%. And those sneaky things that you think in the past came back to harm you, oh, every once in a while these things happen. You created it every single time through your fear, through your belief in it, and through the lowering of those vibrations, through that colander that at some point you had low vibes going through. Well, we're changing all that. We are lifting it up to the top. So I want you to imagine yourself in that perfect place of paradise with that smile on your face, and hold that actual smile on your face and keep it, and just notice how you feel. And as you do this, you can do this in whatever environment you are in. If you live with someone who's difficult, do this multiple times a day. Do this for many minutes a day, and you will raise that person's vibration that's in your environment as well. And wonderful goodness will happen to you, because you are going to get the karma that you are sending out into the world, but you're also going to get the karma that affected those other people in such a positive way. And that is what is going to be returned back to you. All the goodness that you give to others, it comes back to you multiplied. 90-fold, 120-fold, 300-fold, even bigger than that. All the goodness you put out, it comes back to you. Because this karma is the law of vibration. Reaping and sowing. Magnetism, electromagnetism. That's what it is. What you put out, it comes back through the exact same vibration that you sent it out. So what is your colander at here today? What is going into you, and what are you filtering it back out at? What vibe are you spitting out from yourself? Raise it up as high as you can. I love you guys so much. I thank you so much for tuning in here today. You guys are all divine beings, and I am blessing you right now. I'm going to give you some words here. I'm going to bless you with these words. 1 second. Wherever you go today, you will be blessed. Wherever you go today, you will leave a trail of light behind you. Wherever you go today, that light will radiate from your body, in your auric field, so powerfully that it will be felt by other people. It will touch other people's energies in a positive way. Wherever you go today, I want you to go back to where you were about 30 minutes ago before you started listening to this, and I want you to notice that your vibration is higher and that you are becoming more and more light-bodied. The more that you listen to this, the higher that your vibrations are lifting, because you are hearing deep, divine truths that are spoken from my mouth, going directly into your ears, filtered by yourself down into your energetic system, and are creating more light to radiate within your cells, within your energy, within your body, within your auric field. And because this light is so powerful, it is going to imbue all of the environments, all of the people that you come into contact with, blessing them. And those karmic blessings will be returned back to you in a higher vibrational frequency form than what that person was experiencing previous. And so that range of that karmic upliftment that you did for that person will come back and bless you. Meaning if that person was at 40% and when you left them they were at 70%, that 30% will come back as a divine blessing for you because of what you have done for these people. You are blessed. You will continue to be blessed. I love you all so very much. Thank you guys for tuning in here today. Please share this with a friend. Like, share, and subscribe, because we want all of our friends to be a part of this process so that they understand us when we get real weird and stop talking about those things from the past that were causing us harm. And when we only want the upliftment of the planet, we want this for our friends. We want this for our family. We want this for every single person that we know, because this is how we lift up the planet. This is the evolution of consciousness, and we are all a part of it. And I love you so much. If you're tuning in here today, I love you so much. If you're a former or present client of mine, I love you so very much. You know this. And I thank you guys here today, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Thank you guys. Have a great day.